Isn't that wonderful?
There. Well, I don't want to say everything, but you can buy a lot of what you're seeing on the runway because the boutiques are going to be there.
And
everything's going to be there.
Horseshoe is our host facility, so you'll be able to come on over and buy a ticket at Horseshoe, and it's going to be fantastic. Check the website. You can find a link on our website as well, wbki.tv.
Very true.
And you can also stay home and watch, but it'll be so much more fun in person. That showroom at Horseshoe is fantastic, and of course, Becca and I are going to be there. We're going to be doing a little pre-show of our own.
That's very true. It's going to air on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Julian's actually going to be there and be talking to some boutiques.
Wonderful. Looking forward to that. That sounds great. And you guys, you and Tanya Ablin have been hoity-toity, rubbing elbows with the hottest designer, I think, in America right now.
Yeah, I got to say, Christian Siriano, Project Runway, Season 4 winner, youngest person
Tiniest
to ever
guy,
win.
too.
Yeah.
You guys are about the same height, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably smaller than I am, to be honest with you.
Good things come in small
Amazing
packages.
guy. And he was at the Runway and Rescue Fashion Show this last weekend benefiting Shelby County Humane Society. So he's always giving back and helping and trying to be a part of that. So
wonderful. You and Tanya had fun, and we're going to show you a little bit of what they experienced at Runway and Rescue this last week.
All right, it is In Focus on the Scene time once again, and I have one of my sidekicks right next to me, Tanya Ablin with In Focus magazine, and we are at a super, super, super special event.
That's right, Becca. I know you and I are used to getting dressed up and going to the fun events in Louisville, but this one, I have to say, is giving me butterflies in my stomach because I'm going to squeal with delight. We, first of all, are dressed in our Glasscock attire. Yes. Tonight's event is hosted by Glasscock and Chic Boutique on Chenoweth Lane, owned by Mary F. Glasscock. And I have with me, I don't know if I can get this out without squealing, I have with me Christian Siriano, whose line is exclusively sold at Glasscock in Louisville. Christian, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you? You both look fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're here tonight for your private trunk show. Yes. A few select women in Louisville are going to have the opportunity to buy something from your line tonight. What do you think they're going to see when they come in? What are they going to be attracted to?
I know. What are they? You know, we brought a little bit of the spring collection, which we, showed, a few months back, but it's, it's now, it's fresh. It's, we predict what's going to be fabulous, and then we have actually fall pieces, which I just showed in February as well. So, exciting. Definitely some things that are, feminine, romantic, but also that are, classic and very wearable. So I think it's like a nice mix, and yeah, I think that's the world.
Well, in Louisville, the most exclusive fashion event is the Kentucky Derby on the first Saturday of May.
Awesome.
What would you recommend a gal wear to something like that?
All Siriano head to toe. I would recommend. No, I mean, I think that's what's so great. I mean, I think, from what I've noticed, I love that at the Derby, everyone is different and exciting, and it's almost like everyone tries to outdo each other, which we love, and that's the whole point of, kind of being fashionable and being fashion forward. And I think, with my collection, I think what's great is we have some things that are, very feminine and more exciting and, almost over the top in a way. But then we also have pieces that I think, that classic chic woman can also wear, that if you want to be a little understated. And I think that's what's great about the Derby, is that you have the best of both worlds all in one place.
Absolutely. Now, you've accomplished so much in just the last few years. What would you say to someone out there who's maybe getting some no's out there and trying to, use you as their role model?
I've definitely, I've met with a lot of young designers, kind of aspiring artists in a way. And I always say that, the best thing to do is really find that one great thing that you're really, really good at, that you're really strong. So if you're, all about making the best cocktail dress, that's your thing. That's what you go for. That's what you, should really push. Or if you're all about, fabulous headpieces or whichever it may be, I think if you find that, you really hone in on those skills, make it perfect, and then you can branch out and do other things. But you have to find that one great thing that you're known for in a way. And I think that that's just advice for, especially for now, for how women like to shop. Like to find, they go to designers for those certain things. And I think that that's just how the future will be.
Christian, I would say you, more than any other current American designer, have a very unique case because people feel like they know you. They feel like they know your personality, and that helps them to connect with your fashion. Among your celebrity clientele, how has their connection to your personality affected their desire to wear your fashions?
Yeah, I think that's what is, that's kind of what it's about. It's about kind of connecting with the customer and, making sure that I love them just as much as hopefully they love me, because I think that that's what makes the great, look in the end. Definitely someone like Christina Hendricks, who I've dressed, a few times now, and she's so wonderful to work with because she, embraces what I love to do, but she also, I'm such a fan of her. So it goes, together. And I think also, for me, like with Heidi, someone like Heidi or someone even like Whoopi Goldberg, who I've also dressed, which is so different. But because we had this like great connection, it made the looks even more fabulous, and than just borrowing and from another designer that you've never met, you don't know anything about. Sometimes it's not as special, and you're just wearing a good dress.
Well, today we're on the scene with In Focus, which is a local philanthropy and art magazine, right. And I found a quote from you that I loved, and I'll read a bit of it. It says, "One of the things I love about fashion is that it can change the way you feel inside and out. Right. Put on a fabulous little something and you feel like a new lady. Giving back is the same. It changes what's going on in your life because it changes what's going on in your heart." And I loved the quote, and so I wanted to ask you, what charities do you feel connected with that you like to partner with, or what makes you feel like you've changed your heart?
Yeah, I think that, that's from, I was doing a project with, it was with Starbucks, but what was great about that is it was for the Art of Elysium. And what was so great, what we did with the Art of Elysium, they're really supporting, young children that are interested in the arts or something artistic, whether it's, it can be anything. And it was wonderful. I got to work with the 7 girls, and they were super special girls, and we made them these dream fantasy pieces, almost like couture gowns, to wear to the Art of Elysium Heaven Gala. And it was such a great moment for them because they felt so beautiful, so amazing, so glamorous, even though they don't every day by any means. So that was kind of the point, to give them that one special night. And they've been amazing to work with. And I've done, other small projects with other charities as well. And, I love to support AMFAR as well. And, I think that you have to, because that's kind of the point. I think, we have to give back in some way, because we can't just create all the time. We have to kind of create and then give, and that's the point.
Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
Thank you very much.
I think we'll see a lot of ladies at the track and Christian Siriano and at the black tie events that we cover. I'll see you tonight at the Trunk Show.
Fabulous.
Do you have any comments about your finale look tomorrow night? What your inspiration was for that?
Get ready. They're big. They're big and fabulous, but you will love them.
Well, the dresses are breathtaking that are around us right now. Awesome. Becca, I'm thrilled. Runway and Rescue at the Henry Clay Saturday night. Congratulations to Glasscock Boutique for this fantastic event for Shelby County Humane Society. Congratulations to Todd Calvert, Shook Schusterman for pulling this off.
Right.
And Focus is so excited to be on the scene with Christian Siriano.
Don't you look fabulous?
I know, look at you.
Well, I'm standing between you two and we're talking about me. That's not okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Tanya, as always. Thank you. And Focus thanks you. And this has been WBKI and Focus on the Scene.
So exciting.
Fabulous. He really sounded like a nice young man.
Nice guy, and listen, all about the fashion. All about it. No questions. No, like, I'm a diva. Nothing.
How old is he, do you know?
He's 25.
What? You guys are all the same age. That's pretty cool.
All the same age, and he's accomplished well more than I will ever accomplish in my life.
I don't think so. I think you're on the way.
He's traveling with all of his designs, and I think that's amazing, especially for a designer.
Yeah.
You don't often see that. You see them having their, delegated people to usher their designs.
What Becca really meant to say just a second ago was that she is just now starting on her journey, and she's going to accomplish great things.
Today, just now starting.
Every single day she's going to. Christian Siriano had a little help with America's Top Model.
Yes, very exciting. I want to thank In Focus magazine for getting us out there.
Fantastic.
Project Runway, Christian Siriano. We'll be right back.